Hello guys, it's Max here from Daily Market Movements. Welcome to another episode where today we're going to be analysing the crude oil markets. Just before we start today's video, anyone who would like to receive my trading signals, then please scan this QR code on your screen, which will take you to my website where you can then subscribe to my group. But let's start here by looking at the crude oil markets. We're trading just shy of $79 a barrel, which is just below that 50-day EMA. What's positive here is that we are starting to break out this long-term downtrend that we've been trading in since June 2022. We are seeing the MACD lines now cross back above the zero baseline, which means that we are now starting to form a minor uptrend, and that's evident because look, we've created in recent trading sessions these series of higher lows and higher highs, so that should be seen as a big positive in this current market structure. Now, where do I believe crude oil could trade to next is definitely that 0.236 fib area, which currently sits at $82.50 a barrel. And I also believe that there's a potential that we could go one higher and trade up towards $85 to $86 a barrel. Of course, oil has come under pressure this week because we heard from Germany, who come out earlier on this week and said that they are now natural gas and energy independent, meaning that they no longer rely on Russia, which is great news because that was a big concern for many nations and many individuals who live in Germany as we went into this winter. So that, of course, caused some some downward pressure in the crude oil prices. And I feel like the Fed's going to have a big impact on the crude oil prices as we go into the FOMC meeting. If Jerome Powell comes out and sounds super hawkish, then that could be a big concern for crude oil because if that was to potentially spark a recession later on down the line, well, history will show you what crude oil prices has done in the past when there has been a recession. That's, it's basically seeing crude oil fall anywhere between 60 to 70%. So if that was to be the case from current levels, that would take it down to $20 to $30 a barrel. So I feel like investors will definitely be listening in and tuning into the Fed later on this evening. I think that's what's going to help dictate where these markets trade next. But technically, crude oil is looking very bullish, and we could see a move higher in the coming days and weeks. And also from a seasonal perspective, crude oil is typically quite bullish as you go into the month of February all the way through to the end of March.